Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley Osaze they talk about Nigeria politics. Make I leave you, make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze. Enjoy the video.
Yes, a great good morning to ever conscious Edo people worldwide. I remain my humble self, yes, noble right activist, Comrade Stanley Osaze, the Coordinator General Edo Diaspora Connect Worldwide, the CEO Stanley Sadi Enterprise. In fact, your loyal CFO man, Edo State. By the power of our ubiquitous God Almighty, we've been able to validate the fact that Stanley Sadi Enterprise remains the CFO man and the appropriate venture for you to secure your CFO from the Edo State government. We go beyond this CFO to building plan approval, to perimeter surveying, be it geodetic or cadastral, whichever we are capable enough to deliver the needful. But today, I think we are getting closer to the political era and where everybody have different opinion, views in respect to who to support. And for the fact that election is designed for those that are above 18 years, it therefore means that you have a right to your choice, and your choice can be decided based on you. And I strongly believe that as an individual, nobody or group of persons have the power whatsoever to determine for the next man what he or she must do. But what we can do as an individual is to ensure that we lobby others, we convince others to work in line with our views and opinion. But we cannot compel others to work in line with our views and opinion because we are in a democratic dispensation where every individual have a right to their self-determination. But while we think that we have our right to self-determination, we should also recognize the fact that we are talking about the collective destiny of everyone. And it is not an individual thing, it is a thing that we must collectively do to be able to achieve a positive result. It is on this note that my discussion today remains the basic paraphernalia of my activities. Yes, at least to some extent, we must recognize the fact that our father, late Ambassador Osayamore Joseph, was a legend, and in fact, whatever we wish to do, we must, as a matter of urgency, continue to recognize his legacy here on earth. And if you look at the statement he made before this 2013 live show that he did, he said as at 2013, the music was already 40 years. From 2013 to date, it's about 9 years, which simply means that the music is 49 years. And for a fact, Osayamore Tofine, I might be man now, because I'm not even up to 49. I'm not even up to 45. In fact, now look at this white BS with the Sisu. Usakwino Holding is a very small boy. Usakwino Holding is a very small boy. I want to say a very big thank you for always following me here on the media space. But today, I think as a businessman and a politician, I must ensure that whichever I engage myself into, I should be able to look at the collective interest of the people and my own interest in taking decisions that will better myself and better the life of the people around me and better the society at large. The reason why you see that when you have a federal government at the center, you have a state government at the middle, you have a local government at the periphery, is because of the fact that they know that no single government can single-handedly address the plight of the downtrodden in our society. So the need for governments to be decentralized has become so imperative. Now, when you are going for an election, you mustn't go for the best person who can fix the entire country. First and foremost, the factor you must put into consideration when choosing who to represent you you must look at, as far as Nigeria is concerned, in the European world, in America and Canada, or where else in the European, as the case may be, those leaders who emerges from those countries never recognizes the zone that they are from. They believe that they are in charge of the country. Even if the urban area gets a specific development, the local setting must get the same development. That is why rural-urban migration is very difficult in Europe and in America. But in Africa, you have rural-urban migration. But in Europe, you are having urban-rural migration. People are even leaving the central business district to the suburban area of the European world. Because what you find in the central business district is the same thing that will be available in the local territory. So in the Nigerian context, where you have presidency that comes in and begin to operate on the basis of absolute nepotism, you must, first of all, observe how and which of these persons can better the life of our people. Let's be factual. I was an Edoma. I was a Benin man before I became a Nigerian. The patriotism for the entire Nigeria is not there. Let nobody deceive you that you should be fighting to build the north against your own territory, or you'll be fighting to build the east against your territory. You must first of all look at your own territory first. That is what Nigeria has developed itself into. None of this leader comes in. Go and look at the appointment made by President Muhammadu Buhari. Buhari appointed all his brothers. As we speak, we are having a new opportunity now to bring in people. You are telling me that if I want to choose, I should choose who will just fix the whole Nigeria at the detriment of Edo? No. You must first of all, before choosing, the best may not win. The best may not win. But pray that whoever wins recognizes your territory, because Nigeria, as far as you are concerned, you must first of all know that Edo is a minority. There is no hope that people like us can be president. There is no hope that people like Goodluck Jonathan can be president, because the population density is not enough. Edo cannot boast of 600,000 votes. Even if the vote is not divided and it is given as a block vote, we may not boast of 600,000 votes. You have other, and you need up to about how many million votes to be able to win as a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This, which therefore means that it will be difficult for Osayamore to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, except if I'm choosing as a vice president and something happened to the president. We don't pray for such. Then that is when you can become president in fluke. Now, when you are a sitting president, you have the power whatsoever. So now galvanize support across other regions. Even if you are from minority, the power of incumbency will give you strength to be able to get re-elected. That was why Jonathan was re-elected for the second term. For the first term, after the death of late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, which was the greatest president Nigeria has ever seen. Beyond that, if Jonathan goes to run in an election and the people from the north, or the people from the east, or the people from the southwest refuse to support him, regardless of the number of votes he gets from the whole south, he can't be president. Know this and have peace. So when selecting, put your one factor into consideration: who and who will truly better the lives of the Edo people. Now let's take an example. The north clinched the APC ticket, and they gave it to one person from Kano, and the person is now coming to take vice president. He chooses Adam Osayamore in Edo. Believe me, I am going to vote for APC federal and for PDP state. Regardless of, even if I hate Osayamore, I don't like him. But being a vice president at all can as well influence some key projects that will not get to other states, no matter how strong the politicians in those states are. You cannot compare what a vice president can lobby to his state to other, because Nigeria is built on the base of nepotism. Let nobody deceive you. None of this president goes there and say, no. It was only Jonathan who came to say, I want to work for Nigerians. He was building the north against his own territory in Bayelsa State. Go and look at his area in Otueke. It's nothing to write to me about, but he built a Majiri school along the whole north. Are we supposed to continue that way? If they want us to ensure that Nigeria becomes a society where everybody becomes equal, first, they must replicate what they have in their region, in our own region. But in this case, who will actually better the lives of Edo people? I am not going to tell you that this is who you were going to vote for. When the campaign starts, we will start. But I'm only giving you the factor you must put into consideration. Yes, Mr. A may be the best person. He's the good man. But let me tell you, there is no single government that can fix Nigeria in 8 years. The Benin is always made parable. In Igwas will say, so if a man from Delta State is the vice president, I will support whoever choose a man from Delta State or Edo State to be vice president, because Delta and Edo is Bende State. But believe me, we are all Southside. But if they are making presentation between a man from Edo, a man from Delta, and a man from Rivers, or a man from Akwa Ibom, I will choose either Edo. My second choice will be Delta. Because, as we speak, in some parts of our region, Delta State government, the third road reached there. There's a new collaborative effort going on now to ensure that the roads are tied. And you should also remember that in the past, Ali governed both Edo and Delta. Ogbemudia governed both Edo and Delta. So the relationship that exists between these two regions, even if, as of today, we no longer recognize the fact that we were one in the past after the independence of 1993, we should also know that this region has been one. So when you are choosing, go and choose how you will better the life of your people, because Edo is minority. If you like, you shout from now to tomorrow. We are minority in Nigeria. So when making decisions in politics, look at those factors. Yes, I for one, I will not concern myself about the best person this time. Somebody said something, I'm going to respond to that question. I will not concern myself to the best person this time. No. I will concern myself with who will attract you to Edo. Now let me open up to you what will influence my political view. Ordinarily, if you place Atiku Abubakar on ground, you place Peter Obi on ground, you place Asiwaju Amebola Tinubu on ground, then you place Olusegun Aganga on ground, then late Dora Akunyele on ground, and this woman Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala on ground. I will choose Atiku Abubakar. Ask me why. First, ordinarily, if you say I should choose in person who is the best, it's either I take Peter Obi in collaboration with Olusegun Aganga, then this woman, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, then the late Dora Akunyele. But in political part, who will I choose? Outside the best, I will choose Atiku Abubakar. Why am I choosing Atiku Abubakar? Now, let me open this secret to you. As we speak, there is no decision taken by Atiku Abubakar that Edo is not aware of. One of the eyeball of Atiku Abubakar is distinguished Senator Edo State. One of the eyeball of Atiku Abubakar is distinguished Senator Edo State. Now, if Atiku becomes the president tomorrow, it therefore means that an opportunity is there for an Edoma to have access to a huge part or a seat of power. As we speak today, go and check. Apart from Osayamore, who was the national chairman of a political party, no Edoman apart from this man, Ogiadome, who was the chief of staff to His Excellency President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Which position have you held? And don't you know that in a selfish democratic setting such as ours, you needed your president to be there? Now, in politics, they will tell you when they want to do voting, they gather everybody. But when they want to share, it is selected persons. Let nobody deceive you. So because it is selected person, you need your representation there. Now, let me give you another secret in politics. Because some persons just see the poster and billboard. They will say, oh, now this one just good pass. Yes, you are right. But there are more to it than what you see. Now, let me tell you. Even if you do campaign, you do campaign, they go carry knife, cut your neck, you can't die. God forbid. If you not get who wants to speak for you on your behalf for whether they broke power, my dear, you will die for nothing. So you need a representation in the executive. You need a representation in the executive. See, now, when Peter Obi wins, first, who benefits? The first to benefit is the Anambra people. Not even the entire East. And again, when he wins, it starts with the Anambra people. The vice president starts with his own territory. The vice president starts with his own territory. After which, they will now begin to allow some to go to other regions. Katsina State has produced 2 presidents. Go and check Katsina. If they're not built, then they know enter us. If they're not built, if Buhari, when he runs up now, he's going to go back home. At the same time, staying in his house in Abuja. If you're not built, then no go back home. Nigeria is not like Europe, where a European government believes that all Europe are one. An American government believes that all Americans are one. Nigerian government is coming out on telly to tell you that we are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. But when the President Muhammadu Buhari came out publicly to tell United Nations Development Program that they should come and establish their development in the north. It is everywhere on the media that if they told UNDP that the development that they want to attract to Nigeria should be taken to the north. There is no sea in Kaduna State. The federal government built a dry port. Till date, there is no partnership in Gelegele. Where, if you go Gelegele now, now you talk so. The ship where Portuguese take come is still there. Only that one except an ancient monument. Not to talk of access to the entire world. But go and check it. They didn't build. But this same federal government built dry port. When something land for Lagos, they go use crane carry and go put for that port. They'll say na dry port. They go say na dry port. Whereas they don't get water, no ship will land for that area. But ship can land in your territory. They refuse to build. So, getting it right in 2020, in 2023, must be based on who we actually impact positively. Now, the issue of vice presidential slot is rolling around from the Articles territory, is rolling around the South region. Then from the Tinubu's territory, is rolling around the north. It's rolling around the north. Now, somebody said, when Osayamore was the national chairman, they put him down. Osayamore was only served with his own plate because Osayamore pulled down Oyegu. Osayamore messed Oyegu up as a sitting governor while Oyegu was the national chairman. But beyond that, when Osayamore, he was already eyeing Oyegu's position while he was in government. But regardless of what happened, when he became the national chairman, he ought to recognize the fact that he is the national chairman of the party and not the national chairman of Edo State. Then, for those of us who were in the political system in Edo, on ground, that does not mean that the rest of you were not in the political system, but we are on ground. When any Osayamore ally wants to say anything, they will say, national chairman, national, as if national chairman is the governor of the state. And because of that, they influence the national chairman negatively to remove His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki. When you saw the House of Assembly saga, nobody knew what exactly happened. Now, Obaseki fought to save his own head because the plan was when it is inaugurated, he will be impeached. We were aware. In fact, some of them may not be aware, but Osayamore, I was aware because I played the two political parts. I knew what transpired. I knew exactly what transpired. So I played the two political parts. That when they inaugurate the House of Assembly will immediately commence an impeachment proceeding. Obaseki, who was not a politician, but having tactical politicians around him, already knows the game plan. The same way Osayamore used, now they do with Obaseki, now they tell us, Your Excellency, see the problem where they're from. Okay, no problem. While they were holding a press conference, stating unequivocally that The governor must transmit the letter. The governor said, "My governor will know who is the real politician." As soon as they left, the letter was transmitted. They're not there. House of Assembly commenced. That is how Obaseki was able to save his head. Now, I want to ask you a simple question, you that is watching me. Will you have allowed yourself, if you are the governor, will you sit and allow people come in to pull you out of your office just like that? Edo people did not vote for Obaseki because of his performance in the last election. The Edo man or woman believes that I don't want to, you can't intimidate an Edo man. Those people said, no, it can't happen. That was why they overwhelmingly supported Governor Godwin Inoue and Obaseki. Let's get it clearly. Know where you are coming from. The title of my discussion today is Politics 101. Now, and as a businessman, I see many people who actually love Osayamore from their heart calling me to say, "You now, Obio, some will just come and war begin attack me." My dear brother, I won't deceive you. The interest of Edo in the Nigerian state matters to me most. If a Southeasterner becomes the president, will it take a man from the South as the vice? It can't work. There is no way Obi will not pick a Northern as the vice. There is no way Obi will not pick a Northerner as the vice, except if he doesn't want to win the election. Where do you now stand? Where do you now stand? Now, one thing I love about Edo people is that we are very, very accommodating. Everybody can come to Edo and live freely. In case you are not aware, in the East, a man from Anambra State sees the man from Ebonyi as an outcast. They call them Osu. A man from Anambra will not allow a woman from Imo State to get married. To get married to a woman from Imo State. Even in the East, within the core East, they have what we call the Osus. But here in Edo State, everybody moves freely. And the kind of mindset that we have is the kind of mindset that show love. Go and check on social media. How many states go place who they suffer? Come out for media. Make people really help them. Edo man will never see an Edo man suffer. Edo woman will never see an Edo woman suffer. That's where you get last $10 for abroad. Where the Edo person will get last $10 for abroad. Because they say they bring Edo man or woman, he won't die, he need help. That Edo man or woman in abroad, for inside the last $10, he never paid the remaining tax. Where he's supposed to pay, he go share them. He go save $5, say, Mona go give that person. Nobody deserves to be sick. Do you know why? Yes, they may say we don't like each other here. But when we travel, you will know the love that exists between us all. So because we are accommodating, it's not enough reason for we now, excuse me, because we are accommodating does not mean that we'll just leave everything the way it is. Let us learn to at least be selfish. As far as this 2023 election is concerned, it must be the Edo agenda. Be it Afeme, be it Esan, be it Benin. We must first of all make sure, say, they drag the thing come Edo. Now, why am I talking like this? I'm talking like this because I knew quite well that some persons have taken an advantage of our meekness to perpetuate evil and intimidation. Now, what is the benefit of Edo if Tinubu becomes the president? I request from Tinubu's followers to tell us. When it comes to issue of who knows the game, it is Tinubu and Atiku. But when it comes to who will truly develop Nigeria, you have Peter Obi. But it's not about who develops Nigeria this time. Our Mumu don't do. Who will if Edo be Dubai as a result of federal intervention, I will first of all, because as far as we are concerned, Edo is as old as the world in itself. The sacrifice Edo has paid, no state in the federation has paid it. We lost the life of Obaofura and Ogbaisi, all in a bid to secure the African race. And today, we have never benefited from it. I want to challenge you to show me a single federal presence in Edo. Now, if you want to know that there is light in Nigeria, cross Abuja, enter Kaduna Road. Then you will know that the power sector that we are crying for, people, they get 18 hours of light. Go Oshogbo Southwest. You go know say people, they get 18 hours of light. But come to the south. You will know that Nigeria electricity is bad. Ogege Road destroyed for years. Till today, federal government office now stone that they put for road. I challenge you to show me a picture of Ogege Road in anywhere in the north. I challenge you to show me the type of Ogege Road anywhere in the north. And even anywhere in the southwest. Now, let's go back to the historical antecedent of democracy. From 1999. President Olusegun Obasanjo ruled for 8 years. Umar Musa Yar'Adua ruled for almost 3 years or 2 years plus, if I'm not mistaken, before he died. Then Jonathan took over and ruled for 1 term. Buhari came in again and ruled for 8 years. Tinubu said it is the turn of Yorubas. He did not say it is the turn of the south of the southern Nigeria. He said it is the turn of the Yoruba and it is his turn as Tinubu. Where is the Easterners? And the Easterners went to both PDP and APC primary. None of their delegates got up to about 50 votes. In the APC, they have 248 votes to give to their delegates. But when they went to the primary election, the highest who scored about 38 votes was Umahi as a sitting governor. Ewele Rochas Okorocha, delegate from Imo did not vote for him. He is from Imo State. Delegate from Imo did not vote for him. Delegates from Imo did not vote for him. Now, we will be committing a political suicide as we speak. Obi secured the ticket of Labour Party. Congratulations, Obi. Even if Labour Party will be factionalized, a man from Edo, a man from Kano, a man from Southwest should say, I am the original owner, but somebody wants to factionalize it. It came from the East to say, not be Obi na me. And it's kind of like him. When Atiku selected Obi as the vice president, Easterner frustrated his efforts. It was because of the fact that Atiku was resolute. People were saying that they should not give it to Obi came from the East. People who were saying that Obi should not be given came from the East. And those who are castigating Obi today are from the East. Obasanjo gave them Senate position to hold. They changed themselves almost about 5 times before Kenuna Mani ended as the Senate president. Chuba Adigbo was removed and many others. So, even if you choose to support such a region, it will be like a political suicide. Because while you are fighting to bring them in, they will be fighting to remove themselves. While you are fighting to bring them in, they will be fighting to remove themselves. So, this time is not vote wasting. This time is not vote wasting. This time is for us to do the right thing. Let me go. Yes, that was Osayamore Joseph. In fact, I applied that song to myself. So, let nobody deceive you. Politics is about the strategic interest of your people. The strategic interest of your people should be your paramount interest first. It was said that Canada politics will play, America politics will play, and European politics, I'll say very good. This time is not all about the best. This is a clear-cut agenda. What do you have in stock for us in this region? Atiku has stated clearly that when he becomes president, he will give room for true federalism. And if federalism play today in Nigeria, Edo will stand out. Then we can only be remitting from our oil deposit to the center. With the advent of vigilante, just because the federal government allowed, because the state government forcefully requested for local security, and it was approved. As we speak today, tell me how many courts they don't keep where vigilante start. All the courts are not coming together to say, hey, a Fulani man told me, he said, he go work for one site where I go do survey. He said, Edo State, Edo people, Edo place, na bad place, na bad place. I said, why you talk like that? He said, everybody carry gun, everybody carry gun, everybody carry gun. Now, truth. As we speak today for Edo, who not get gun for vigilante? Now, two. So, we not pray for bad. If you run that kind of thing where you run for, then you know come out now. If you run what you run for war for Edo, you know come out, not be joke. There's a difference between an Edo man commit crime and somebody from outside can commit crime. Edo man will never carry a gun and shoot markets. This set of people they shoot markets. They don't want to know this. I don't hear they shoot markets. Edo man will never carry a gun, no matter how angry he is, even if his head not correct. He can never shoot church. These people can go to church and shoot church. There are crimes and Edo man will never commit. So, if market is shut, if a church is shut, I don't know how to respond. The story is not for play before now. It happened for Igba Junction. When I hear the result, it happened for Ogege. When I hear the result, so here not be where they commit all those kind of crime and you say you go free, bros, not go there. So the question is, are we going to continue to be voting and be celebrating people? Are we going to be voting and be celebrating people? Who will celebrate we? If Edo is just there, now this one had better pass, he will be the best, he'll go, that one go enter, they'll repair their own region. Oh, now this one be the best, he will go, he go enter, he go repair their own region. No, now this one be the best, he will go and we are really bringing in the best, but none of those best don't reach your region. You know where's? Yes, we are bringing in the best, but none of those best have got into your region. Yes. Now, person where is serve town without taking debt. Now that rule will follow. Mario Massa. Yeah, my leader, the word Sam. He said whether I not go work today, na public holiday. Democracy Day fall for Saturday. So the federal government take today as public holiday. If not, Osayamore hold it for the bush. Or they were at the bring out your sea of fools. Our father, Ambassador Osayamore Joseph, fought against the annulment of June 12. In that June 11, a date to June 12. He fought against the annulment of June 12. We could also recall the 4 young Nigerians who hijacked a plane to compel the federal government to announce late MKO Abiola as the duly elected president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So we know why. Today, we must ensure, say, while we talk of 2023 election, we must talk about Edo first. What if, for example, they can't develop, they can't say, okay, Nigeria share tomorrow. If Nigeria share, what have you benefited from this union? What have you benefited from this union? All the federal roads is nothing to write home about. And some selfish individual in the state will refuse to talk about it. But when they hear Obaseki word, they'll say kill and die. When you look at the 3 tiers of government, the responsibilities of these tiers of government is there. But all of them concentrate all responsibility on Obaseki. When you talk about the federal government, they'll say, I better leave that area. Waiting, what is Obaseki? What is Obaseki? What is Obaseki? What is Obaseki? Their concentration is all about Obaseki. Now, we have noticed, and I have also noticed, that if you like Obaseki cut the neck, some people will say, no, it's supposed to cut the neck past here. He can't go cut and pass here. He is wrong. So the man should just do his best. Develop the state. Posterity will judge him. Not this set of people who is coming out on a daily basis to look for an excuse. And they are even succeeding gradually because they manipulate those who truly love Obaseki from their heart. They don't manipulate them and they incite them against the sitting governor of Edo State. Hello, Bushi. I better change this NK for me. After my broadcast, now this NK now want to relax. Change it, amen. Then let me bring that night train with it. Night train, no, walk, no, bring on. So, today na holiday because tomorrow when we start work, we don't get chance again. But we do then later we call now TBD, BD, TBD. Osayamore today with the game. So, this set of people, they are looking for all excuses to say, this Obaseki more point. See, they say, Obaseki increased minimum wage, which is the highest in the country, even higher than that of federal government. May I quickly announce this one to my brother Ben Light. I say your document don't fall out too. But we'll talk later. Today now weekend. Now tomorrow we'll resume. Because I received tests. So that is the interest of this set of people. Then no one day hail Obaseki say, the highest minimum wage in Nigeria. Whereas other governments, they downsize workers. They sack workers. They cut down salary. Obaseki they employ and they increase salary. The very day where governor now say, we are now receiving 3 billion naira in IGRO every month. This same governor that advised the CBN say stop printing money. They nearly kill him. Later the truth come out. One day again say hunger they come. They say don't say that. Now the thing don't start. Just recently, as we speak, Obaseki has planned against the economic recession. A man who announced that we have receiving 3 billion after advising the federal government to diversify from dependent on oil. Came out, what that governor they cry? Obaseki increases the minimum wage. For this set of people to come and say, it's been a trial, minimum wage. They say, money. If the governor carry that money, he not even an answer. If you want program, you will probe him based on federal allocation. You know if you probe him for Nigeria because you feel not even know. But he came out to tell you, this is what I received. And after telling you, 2 weeks after that day, he had money for all workers. So since we are receiving this, add this to it. Now the Nigerian government spend more in recurrent expenditure than capital projects. The money where Buhari's budget to take back here is enough to fix Edo State. This set of people will not talk. Now under this government, Jump say monkey eat their money, monkey. Millions of dollars when they see for a Koi house. Nobody get that, nobody hear the story go. We have corporate corruption in Nigeria. Tom Mikimi said that in 1999, Tinubu was a nobody. As of today, Tinubu's name is no longer attached to money. It's not the bullion van. You call him the bullion van. Go and calculate his salary as a governor. Tinubu came out in Lagos State. I'm searching for that video. He said Lagos is like my handkerchief. When I use it, I put it in my pocket. In case you are not aware, Tinubu is the godfather of President Buhari. Tinubu brought everybody that occupied anything. Eh? Excuse me, please. Eh? You said anything. What are you looking for? Okay, give it to him. You feel solar? All right. Okay, I'll serve that man well. Check out whether you get that mark for face. The mark day. Search him. If anything there with that, give him woto. Now woto. If you see and say anything like machine, any tools there with a brush, cut and no delay. We go stand the heat. Oh. You can't wait for you to come and kill us first before we kill you. Ah, it you. Check and where if anything there with her. If anything there with her, tell me maybe from here and I'm going to give her way. You go know say I'm going to hold the third guard. Clear road. Now the matter. This time, open your eye. Oh. Now, go and calculate Tinubu's salary. People they praise him. He bring billions come and do. He carry billion van. He carry billion van. Come here. They shopping money. Trusted the people. We were they feed. Inside that money we bring. Any of them who say they share money, we'll collect the money. Anyone where they share money for election feed. You can't share money. You can't share money. We collected your money. We eat them. After they work, boys they drink beer for back. But they say, no, bring turkey. When you bring no. Don't let them man never finish you. Now we got a lot of turkey. Give me that one. You get Tinubu. We seize all the money. You know, carry money come our polling booths. Our polling unit. Sam, as we did, so we are united in one resolve in our world. I'm not sure say PC day my word. You know, we go see meet again. Come 2023. You know, say time never reach for campaign. All those are not holding. If the word says, are they throw away info, but on the political ground, time they come. Now we felt tear shirts, we go see tear shirt again. But that time another way. If you expect from this side, now here we go follow come. That was how US achieved the Operation Desert Storm in Iraq. The Iraqi forces already know the US strategy. It's Saddam Hussein arranged all anti-aircraft, anti-missile. If they look up, say now Air Force they build, they come from air. You don't know when US follow desert come. Now they tag the war Operation Desert Storm. Go and check. He was looking at air because he know say US get air superiority. In the seven that they watch any plane, he no know say na infantry soldiers. They come from ground. Now be the now they hear massive US invasion. They took over the Iraqis territory before Air Force started to come. Ogado run go cold. So come 2023, my dear brothers and sisters, I am not telling you who to vote for. You are above 18. But let the interest of Edo be in your mind first. And who will actually come for us. That should be the focal point of your own activities. That is the point. Now, the level. Now they go count us to be. We not go say finish and owe debt. The best for our people should be our priority. Oh! This is the word they got beg the normal food. For the money, man. Today is free day. We must relax. So please and please, we are begging all and sundry. Whether you be Afemai, whether you be A Sound, whether you be Benil, Edo is one. And we must first of all check who is actually bringing development to our doorstep. That is who we must follow. How many representation do we have in any of this government? Let me not talk much. Let me not make an inference. Not be everything I go talk now. But I know who and who go occupy position in the future government, whoever wins. In Tinubu, under Tinubu, Edo go get position. But he no go kill like that. And I know who will occupy that position. Under Atiku, Edo go occupy a very huge position. Make I leave that one. Under Peter Obi, I don't know where Edo do. God knows everything that they tell you so. Now the truth, where they tell you. This is not to say Peter Obi no go. In fact, I did a video when some persons want to destabilize Peter Obi campaign. I tell that, I say, come, go and campaign your own and let Peter Obi be. They won't even spoil Peter Obi campaign. They want to destabilize the political party. Now in brother from East, now they use. We expected Southwest, South, the North to come out. No, now Easterners say, la la, or not be Obio. They changed themselves how many times under Obasanjo government when they give them Senate president. And Igbo man will come out to tell you that we are being marginalized in Nigeria. They are not being marginalized. They are marginalizing themselves. 248 delegates. None of their candidates who have from them score 40. They carry the remaining about 210 to 215 votes to those same persons they claim to be oppressing them. Tinubu came out publicly to say, it is the turn of the South, it is the turn of the Yorubas. He didn't say South. And if it is the turn of the Yoruba, it must be me. For those who are saying Tinubu, get yourself ready. Tinubu saying go turn all of una to soldier we go to work for his farm. So be ready as a soldier to be working inside the farm. Farm is good though, but it's designed for agriculture. I swear, destiny, another say, Omoka. The truth is, I don't know say destiny and my brother. He give me CFO and survey do. We can't do all the things we're supposed to. When he can't come house, I can't lost one of my brother Kennedy. As I go there for the burial, I come see Bassy the toss of Tim back away Buri. Who be that one women not still know so? I don't understand that this man. Nothing else as me and I see then I say today I bring one trouser. Now only one leg day. Me and you go pull leg for this one trouser. As we want pull leg on the trouser, my brother say they come. Now them here that serious today don't enter Europe. I say they wait for you, my chairman. So the point being made is very explicit. I don't have the power to tell you who to vote for. I don't have the right to tell you who to vote for. I can only tell you who I am supporting when the time comes. But you know what? Ensure that when you want to vote, when you want to canvass for vote, because the truth is this, once Edo people support Sowore, Yoruba people waiting for come not support Sowore. Edo people raise money for Sowore, but Yoruba not believe Sowore. So our people will be Edo. Once we don't like person, they don't fit change our mind. But I want to tell you, make sure say when before you give that your likeness out, check what is the interest of Edo in this 2023 election before taking decision. We know how Natede support. True not we not talking. Osayamore will be an ungrateful man if me not recognize Edo people, specifically Edos in the diaspora. I know tell you, like, I know the year word though. Osayamore is really. For those who know me, they'll tell you, I dey respect person where I be very loyal person. But as I did so, once you say, I say you they take my loyalty to be Mugu. See, I know they run for fight. As I see old rich lady as a young grown-up man, I know that if you bring saying a war with the issue, no shaking. So first maybe say I not find trouble. At the fact, I will avoid that to the lab, but when it becomes inevitable, I'll fall out. But you know what? You get people who go still tell me, say, "Osayamore, we're not holding." I not tell you like this video when they make so. Now hit, make me make up. Hit. Hit. You know how many people don't coming from diaspora? Not be 100. Osayamore, what did happen? Osayamore, Epa C, Sister C, Uncle C, Epa C, Sister C. So the video where you see I come make so. Ordinarily, I supposed to say join me live in so I not put time for my join me live. I came out to clarify some areas, gray areas, because of the heat when I see inside body. Not when we go my word directly cost me first. Not be 1, not be 10. But you know what? You cannot expect Osayamore to come back and curse. If Osayamore come back and curse anybody on media, it shows that I am a selfish and ungrateful person. Not see my brother and Ben Light Infinity Lawani, they call Binima. In the talk say, all of them for Torino, they are obedient. We will talk later, my general. Ben Light, keep calm. The one way I don't know, you will tell me, and the one way I know, I will tell you. No man is a monopoly of knowledge. But at the end of the day, the focal point should center on ensuring that Edo becomes a better place. Claro, couldn't breathe. So that is the point. Hello? Domo. Oh, I say, Baba, Domo, sir, excuse me. Anyway, if I like real life. Yeah, in real life. Yes. Domo. All right. Thank you for joining me. This is more Osayamore you can take this morning. So please, when you want to vote, you must check. When you want to mobilize, you must check who is actually ready to protect the interests of the Edo people. That should be the focus. It's not about Nigeria this time. Let me not deceive you. It is about our collective interest and destiny. Because what we have today in this country has been polarized. Thank you and bye for now. Osayamore and Crow.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze-Osakwunokwudin. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.